My name is Anthony Castro. I'm the Assistant Athletic Director of Equipment Operations. In athletics, well, my total tenure has been here at the University of Idaho. It's been the last 9.5, 10 years. Once our first travel game hits, we load up and pack. We start packing usually that Monday, Tuesday for our first one. After that, it's just a matter of maintaining and refilling all the stocked items such as players' gloves, players' pads, extra screws, nuts, face mask pieces, whatnot, all the stuff that entail them that they need during their actual gameplay. Equipment needs for travel goes from shoulder pads, helmets, knee pads, thigh pads, cleats, coaches as well. We take coaches' gear, we pack their polos, their khakis, shoes, whatnot, make sure that they're ready to go for game days. We help out with athletic training. We load up all their gear that they need for game day, sideline locker rooms, as well as video. We help video load up their 3 or 4 big cases. For football, I have 7 members on my staff. On road trips, I usually take 4 other students, including myself, will be the 5th person, so we go usually as a total of 5.
I'm Drew Evans, and I'm the Assistant Equipment Manager for football. I started working at the University of Idaho in 2007 as a student, and I did it in the equipment room for quite a number of years. Then I took a 2-year hiatus and went and worked for the Seahawks. Now I'm back.
To load the plane, it usually takes us anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes. To unload it, we're averaging right now about 18 to 23 minutes, 25 minutes. So it's about the same amount of time. As long as everything's functioning, we have a good belt loader, we have good people helping get the equipment off of the box truck and whatnot.
Game day for us usually starts when we leave the hotel. Usually we stay about 45 minutes to an hour away from the stadium. So we have to get up and get on the road about 8 hours before the game. And then we get to the stadium, set up the locker room, set up coach comm, and then game time, that's 3 hours of downtime for us. Well, not downtime, but pretty close. During game time, I usually monitor the coach comm system. When we're away, it's kind of a good luck thing. I have the headset on. When we're at home, Anthony has the headset on. It just seems to be the way we win. So that's our contribution. But also I fix helmets, and anytime like a face mask gets dented or a chin strap comes off or through the face mask, we're there to fix it for the players. We take our students through some really basic stuff, and then if there's anything more than a basic fix that we need, then it's me and Anthony or Kyle Miller, because he's had about 3 years of experience.
My name's Kyle Miller, or Quattro. I am the head student equipment manager for football. During game time, I go up with the coaches to the coaches box, and I make sure everything is good with the communication device up there, the coach comm. I set it up before the game, and so going up with them at the beginning of the game, make sure everything's running right, people can hear each other, everything's plugged in correctly, all the wires are out of the way. A few minutes after they're all communicating, there's no problems, I come back down to the field, and I'm on the field ready to fix shoulder pads or helmets if they come off, or put on some new cleats for somebody if they blew out their shoelaces or the cleats.
After game time, we usually go up into the locker room and set up all of our carts for the jerseys, pants, and mesh bags set out so the players can just drop them off with us on the way to the bus. It takes about 45 minutes after the game before we leave, which is a pretty short time for college football. We load the plane back up, fly back, unload the plane, come back to the dome, unload all the bags, start laundry, and then start the next week. Game day is about 14 hours. I've actually walked in my front door when the sun's coming up. Sometimes it's as late as 5 a.m. Just because we have to unload all the bags, and we have some really long flights, and if it's a night game, that's when we might come home at like 5, 6, 7 in the morning and get a couple hours of sleep, and then come back and finish off laundry and get ready for practice on Sunday.
It's hard to recover as a student on Sunday because we're traveling all weekend, so it's hard to find time for homework. And so usually after we get home from the dome at 5 o'clock in the morning, we go to bed for a couple hours, and we get up, I'll do some homework, and then we'll come back in and get ready for another week. It's a fun job if you love to travel, if you love football. It's a great job to get into. I got into it because I just wanted to be part of the football world. Because like I said, I wanted to be a coach, and so if you just love the sport, it's a great place to be because you're definitely in the midst of everything.
At the end of a trip, we've pushed, pulled, rolled, whatever it takes to load the plane, about 34,000 pounds between loading, unloading before the game, loading, unloading after the game. It's about 34,000 pounds in total. We travel with about 8,500 pounds of various items underneath the plane, and we have a 415-pound trunk that we have to take the wheels off of to get it into the plane. And it's a lot of stuff to travel a college football team. And it's really a thankless job. We don't hear it very often, but when we do, it makes a big difference.